Namah Shivaya Nityanandam, dear all. Today I wish to share with you an honest experience and a confession too. That is about my favorite topic, the personal growth. I've always been a student of personal growth, but there was a little phase of time in my life when I stopped delivering to me. And I thought, checking others is a better thing than checking my own self. Or putting into other people's vessel is more important than putting into mine. It's only when the adversity, the so-called adversity, so created adversity of life occurred to me that I started again reworking on myself. Rather, I was forced to work on myself. When I started reworking on myself, I realized there's nothing better than looking into personal growth at every moment. Personal growth to some could mean filing nails, to some it could mean wearing makeup, while to other people it could mean reading a good book and experience gaining. To some it could mean mountaineering, doing yoga. I do all of these. In addition to all this, spirituality was something which I've always been following, 30 years of being into the field. But I was reading these things in a textual fashion, but applying it to myself, I was shouting loud to everybody, oh yeah, be spiritual, work on yourself, and I even took classes. But when it came to a situation where I actually needed to be myself, I was a little ignorant till I met Swami Nityanand and I heard his lectures, and then I started rethinking, and it reshaped myself. And I gave myself a complete understanding on how to redress my own cause. Redressing my own cause meant I had to look upon myself from a new perspective. I was my own guide in that case. I used to read the material and try, and I was also my own teacher, also instruct myself as to how to take up little small steps in order to be able to sit up, walk, and rethink and reshape my work, my life, my business. I was very sick. I could not even walk. And from that stage, when I was actually, it all happened when I was serving some cows in a gaushala, and my movie was shot, and I realized that my body, my walk was very stiff and I hardly could walk. And after a few days, I was ridden into a bed with severe brain fever and various other ailments that they named about my condition. But slowly and luckily, I had an inner realization. And then I realized that, the person who really needs the care most of all is me. I was a delicate thing, a little baby inside who really needed to grow. I could no longer be in a position to enjoy my life over lullabies and people cajoling me. No, I had to be very mature in my conversation to me, and I had to be ferocious in my own thoughts. Each time I felt, no, I can't do this, I would go down to tell myself, no, you have to do this. And so I started reframing the way I would think. I redesigned my life, and this time not for others to, be coached into, but I had to be my own coach. And it really worked well. Now the main key for this little video today would be that it is all about the inner maturity. Inner maturity does not mean how many bank accounts you have, or it does not mean how promptly you file your returns. This is a part of it, but inner maturity means how sound you feel about yourself and how well you can coordinate your own limitations. Each time there is a limitation, one has to have a good sense of visualization. One should keep one's spirit high. One should have a little effect of smile inside your conversation. And not just that, one should know in a big way to let go of incidences. It's difficult. But then if you think about negative stuff, it never moves ahead. All I had to think about was the positive side of life that I had with me, my experiences of smiles. Any experience that made me smile, made me feel romantic, made me feel how challenging life has been and how I took it so beautifully, brightly, and how much I enjoyed these challenges. Well, that is all about, reculturing your life, and the ability to adapt into today's life was just automatic. I didn't have to do anything. Today I can run, I can walk, and I'm more sound in my physical energy. And I think with a little more input that I give to myself, I'm going to be physically all fine. Yes, of course, spiritual growth has been many folds more. Today I'm able to do certain extraordinary things also, which I could not do earlier. For instance, third eye reading and understanding other people's body. I was a healer, but beyond being a healer, I had to have a stark understanding about other fields of nature also, which today I do understand, and I'm really happy about myself that I've been able to pick up so much of substance. And one thing one has to do is to work upon a goal. How I started making goals, not in business right away, because the time when I was spiritually torn off, I would say, I decided to be with my five elements. Okay, and my five elements are my Jal Tattva, my earth, ether, water, and fire, which were all getting messed up. So I started doing gardening. I started, cleansing myself from within, and constantly. Most important thing was I did a lot of water drinking. Because the more you drink water, your Jala Tattva would work in a balance, and also the Agni Tattva would go shant. I did pranayam, and also chanting did help me, because chanting is also a method of managing your pranas. And besides that, I kept good company. It was very important. I chose my company through the internet, which is a very friendly media. Yes, you get a lot of crap also, but I was very confident on the sites where I went, and I've been a spiritual seeker and practically done all the spiritual shopping that I could in my life. So I know how to find the right things for myself. And the bright stuff of life, of course, is this, that today I'm able to speak to you with confidence and tell you that the law of attraction is a very simple thing, provided you have the honesty with yourself about who you are. Once you're honest to yourself, then you start telling your mind about the things that you want to do. There is interest in life, interest in plants, interest in saving the earth, interest in keeping water pure, interest in serving animals other than your own self, interest in going to the higher realms of spirituality, interest in making all the relationships around you work, interest in not being fidgety, not being interest in being focused, and focused to the extent that you're able to talk to plants, you're able to talk to water before you drink, you're able to talk to the food that you consume to make your body. Today I'm able to speak to any of the people I want to talk on this earth without being one-to-one in physical presence, through my mental state. And today I'm very happy that I've also realized, unless I want, people cannot cheat me. This is the last dose of the day which I want to give all the people, all the viewers, and it's an experience that I want to share. I hope I make sense with this. I say good evening, Nityananda. Namah Shivaya.